Hello everyone, my name is Dean, and for years the question has been, is Restart Gate real? The answer is no. But no one wants to believe it. 822, 822, 822, what really happened at 822? Nobody knows. And I don't have the footage, because I have no hard drive space on my computer. Convenience? I think yes. Conspiracy? Will go on. So today's episode will be completely uncut. Other than obviously the menus, because this is the menus. Although right now, Uncut begins. This is a completely uncut episode for your viewing, because people want longer episodes for some reason. I'm going to try my best to talk over majority of it. We're playing. Remember this is the difficulty. Did I change it? No, did I change it? Did I change it? Is this being cut? Is this being cut? I don't think so. I do not think so. I do not think so. No cutting. We're not cutting it. Everything will not hit the cutting room floor. Instead, it will be fast forwarded, not cut, only forwarded. So right now you're going to see this section forwarded because we're waiting for the game to load in. So no cutting at all. No cutting. Hello, we're back. See that? No cuts. The Bush Rangers versus the Western Warriors. We're playing at the MCG for our first class match at the MCG. This is a really big Shield crowd once again. Normally you only see people at the members at the Shield because it's like $1, $2 entry for concession. And then I think it's like $5 entry for a normal person. So, without any further ado, let's get into the toss of the coin. Find out what is going on here. And of course it is the Boxing Day test match going on right now. The Victorians have won the toss. They will bat on their home deck. This is where we will see if Restart Gate is a real thing. But it's not. Clearly, I'll make 1,000 runs. Yes, well that's not cut. I didn't cut that. Alright, now 5 for 100? 3 for 100, 4 for 100. Averaging 376. Sure. Here we go. Joel Paris to bowl. This is raw, uncut, dynamite. No run. Mate, look at that. Dean is already on 55 from 89. Seriously, mate. Seriously. That is a wee wide. I'm no good with the slower balls. Anything that's slightly slower, chances are I'm probably going to bugger it up. Really is. And today I'm going to have to talk extra more than normal because obviously this is completely uncut. As he drives that one for another dot ball. Maybe I might just block a few, get that confidence up again. Because sometimes, you know, the confidence is a bit slow to start, especially when you get a lot of these dot balls early, because you just keep hitting it towards fielders. It can't be, you know, easy for that to happen. So I do end up leaving things like this. And obviously, when I am editing and cutting stuff, generally if I don't say much after the ball, like for this ball, for example, see how I was silent? I was just silent, and I would have cut it there, which is what happened with that other one. So generally, yeah, it's just one of those things that it's like, sometimes you don't look at everything that happens. You'd love to. How's that ideal and yet it doesn't want to hit it? Fabulous. Anyway, no runs there. 3 for 88. That's a simulate. That's not a cut. It's not a cut. Dean is just making some quality runs. Paris is actually running out of energy here. Is this WA again? Are we playing them again? Did we just play WA? Did we just play WA? Swear to God we did. We just played them away. Now we're playing them at home. Okay. David Moody into the attack as well. But that's fine. That's fine. Completely 5 minutes of uncut footage almost now. Almost. Oh, no, that's rubbish. Should have left. It's basically a leave. Just playing that shot. Alrighty. Come on. This is the only ever uncut episode I'm going to do, by the way. Because what's the point? I don't like them. You don't like them. I still haven't made any runs. And it's just a waste of everyone's time. But it is the holiday season, and if my content isn't going to be as regular as it normally is early next year because of the Oz Open and the tennis, then obviously having a longer thing like this sometimes to just spruce things up a little bit, can be okay. Again, this ball is just being rocketed in from Mr. Agar. Mr. Ashton Agar. And yes, I did see that his likeness is okay, because I was looking at him at the Big Bash the other night, and his head does look like that in reality. So, it's, you know, we're kind of getting there. 11 balls without a run. I'd love to get off the mark here. They have put a guy back now on the leg side, so this should be an easy single down there to get off the mark. Yes, it is. There's actually 2 in this because there's no one really that close. No. There's not 2. There was, but we took too long to actually take off, which was really inconvenient. Inconvenient. Okay. Look at that. 1 from 12. You didn't expect me to hit a lot of runs early, did ya? I mean, this is why I tend to cut a lot out, and a lot of people get annoyed when I do, because it's like, well, there's so much you miss, and so many other things that I'm doing when I'm not, obviously, waiting for something to happen. I'll just leave this one outside off stump again. Just got to make sure you're on the ball all the time. All the time you're on the ball. And sometimes if I'm editing for like 10 hours, or maybe 5 hours, is more likely how often I'm editing for. And on that particular day, obviously, it was a long day of editing. It was, I think it was 4 hours of recording, followed by 5 hours of editing. So I do put a lot of effort in. You guys don't seem to think that. You're like, Dean, you do bugger all, make more than one a day. And I'm like, I can, but then you don't get anything in January if I do more than one a day. That's the biggest concern. Yeah, there's 2. Come on, push back for it. There we go. So I don't know. I'm trying. I'm trying here, okay? 4 runs now. Confidence into the orange. Not quite, nice ball over here. Don't want to bugger it up. Just block that, thank you. And that will be end of the over. 3 for 111. Yes. Yes, indeed. Are they going to bowl spin? Well, they are bowling spin. Hang on. That's right. And do I dance down the wicket, which is easily the dumbest way to get out, because you really should have the advantage as the batsman doing that. There's a little inside edge. Pushed away for 2. So they'll come back and cruise there. Just an easy 2. Dean at the other end on 75 from 108. He's going on at a very nice strike rate. I would just love for my strike rate to also be around that mark. Well, that's nice. That's at least 2. That could go to the boundary. I don't quite think it'll get there. I'm looking at that radar at the top right. It's going to be 3 at least. But the man will throw it back. I'll get back. Cruising for a bruising. Again, gloriously. 3 runs. And already, we're just pushing slowly, pushing carefully. Now, if you didn't notice at the beginning of the video, I have turned all of the difficulties up. And by all of them, I mean the match difficulty. It was a good leave, tight leave, but a good leave to veteran. So if the game wasn't hard enough already, it's basically as hard as it can be now. So that's pretty much where everything's at, is like, well, the game's hard. I'm doing my best, but I feel batting is easy using probably the buttons more so than anything else. Oh, I think I've got myself out here. Well, that is definitely the ball I should not have left. Should not have left it. Hashtag restart gate. Dean's not really out, is he? He's not really out. Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness gracious me. That was just me getting ahead of myself too much. I just thought, all these balls, I'm going to keep leaving them again and again and again. And what a buffoonery of decision making. It was like, nah, you can leave it. You can leave it. I'm too busy talking. This is the problem. This is the problem with Uncut, is that I'm too busy talking because I'm trying to focus on actually getting words out of my mouth than focusing on the gameplay, which is what I can do normally when I do cut these things up, because I don't want it to be boring if it's uncut. I don't want it to be boring. I want it to be still reasonably entertaining. So I have to keep talking and talking and talking, and while I'm talking as often as I can, it's no good. The only time I might cut it here is the bowling, because generally that's not what I like doing. I generally don't bowl a lot, and I do cut a lot of it out. If I do only bowl like 2 overs, and then I'll simulate a lot of them, and it's not something I'm a fan of. That's in the air. It's going to be 4 or 6, probably 4. Oh, it's been saved down there in the deep. Good job, mate. Good job. Desposistoed at the other end. For those wondering about him, Desposisto. What a name. Oh, it can't be stuff bowling though. Like that's probably the one thing of the longer form game. You're just like, I don't want to bowl. Why? Why should I have to bowl? It just should not be something I'll have to do. It's just a lot of pressure around the ball though. Oi, get that out, mate. Get him. And another dot to end the over, but I'm pretty much going to simulate most of these bowling overs from here. But now we're back at the uncutness. Jeez, my average just dropped by like 100 then. Okay, I'm going to have to make sure. Don't leave it if it's close. You muppet. I could have left that one, but after the drama of the first innings, I don't want to be leaving balls like that. Oh my god, look at the crack. Look at the crack right there. Look at the crack. That's going to create all kinds of problems. All kinds. No run. No run. And see this, I'm not quiet here. I'm quiet. I want to just be quiet, but I'm not. Not going to be quiet. I'm going to ensure that there is quality things coming out of today's episode. Don't bowl on the crack. Don't do it. Don't do it. What am I making the first innings? 9? 9. Ugh. 9. Anyway, that's the end of the session. We're behind by 37. Which means we are going to have to bat a long time here. Is this day 2? Is this day 2? Is it? Oh, this is the beginning of day 3. No, this is the end of day 3. So we probably want to like bat out for a draw here. Is what I'm gathering. So this is where we're just going to say, okay, right now we're not going to get out. We're going to finish off 54 overs to go, and it's 5 p.m. Is this a day-nighter? Gee, that was hit really well, wasn't it? Is this a day-nighter? Is the ball pink? It is. So this is a day-night Sheffield Shield game. Didn't realise that. Probably should have. Probably should have been paying slightly more attention to what was going on than I really was. But see, that's the thing. When I'm focusing on the talking, don't focus on the gameplay, which is generally what I like to do on streams, and that's why I'm no good. Why I'm no good. You know. Come on, boy. Yeah, there's a gap. That is beautiful. No, won't get to the boundary. They'll pick up a 2. Just casually. There's the first runs off the mark. Restart gate. Gotta love restart gate. Gotta love restart gate. People, they think you're no good at this game, mate. Mate, I'm the best. Whoa, that should have pierced the gap. Should have pierced the gap. But I do like the fact there's absolutely no one really in the top tiers, because in these Shield games there would actually be no one other than the bottom floor. Like every other floor would just be cut off. I think. Maybe the second level of the MCC would not be. But pretty much, yeah. It would pretty much all be cut off otherwise. Is that the MCC just up there? Yeah, it is. The seats look extra green, I must say. Just looks like a green blob. See, that was a better leave than the one last time. Much better. Definitely didn't get me out. I knew what I was doing. I definitely knew what I was doing. And then we're facing the other end, which is the Great Southern Stand, side of the ground. Where did I sit for the grand final? Not on either of those sections. The grand final, the AFL grand final I'm talking about here. I sat all the way behind the goals up there, sort of where the Gillette, the best a man can get. Like here, second level, right at the front. It was really good seats. Really good seats. No run again. See, I like the confidence in the green. And look at this. Gap. Huge gap. Now all I got to do, hit it into said huge gap and not get out. Oh no. Just the timing was poor. It was piss poor.
Moody back into the attack. Was he the guy who trapped me in front last time? It wouldn't have been out if I didn't, what? If I actually played a shot, I mean, it would not have been out. See, again, I'm trying to focus on my words, and it's really taking away from the quality of the gameplay. 16 minutes now of unedited glory. And see the cracks at the other end, so that's going to be the more dangerous end, is that other end. But luckily for me, the crack is sort of on my leg stump, so it's not going to be as big of an issue as if the crack was sort of around the middle to off stump region, as you can see it down there, right there. Got to be something to work towards. 3 from 14 here, batting at a cruisy rate right now. That one's pulled away for a 2. There's going to be a secondary run here. Get back comfortably as you can when the throw's coming in that quick. Okay, and it looked like a no ball as well, according to umpire down that end. Old mate Joel Paris bowling the no ball, which is not a free hit, but I can still hit it through mid-wicket for at least 3 runs. I don't think we'll be running a 4th here. Jeez, that ball again comes in bloody quick. It just puts the pressure on you to go, look, gonna have to run here. I feel like hopefully the fact that I put it up to legend does mean that the umpiring decisions that get made will be of slightly better variety. You know, they won't like just give out deliveries that aren't out and then people will review things. I don't know, that's probably my thinking behind it. At least hopefully I won't get any I won't get favoured by any of those decisions, and I should just be able to get things quite easily. That's whipped nicely again for just a 2 here. Not going to push for anything more than that, as that throw will come in quite quickly. There we go, another 2 here. And this is probably the one thing we don't need to do too often, is run these 2s. We don't want to overextend our stamina. I don't want to overextend our energy and absolutely ruin whatever it is that we are doing. So 3 for 217. Leave that ball out there. Something I can be doing. Although, it looks, yeah, that crack looks like it's like kind of not as cracked anymore. Could just be the lighting of the day, but it does look like it has sort of garnered some more moisture or whatever. It's just a 1 here. No point really running the 2. I mean, we could have run 2, but you know, just want to cruise. You don't want to always push your legs to run a quick 2, especially in a long game where we do want to bat out. I was going to say bat out for a draw, but if we bat the remainder of the evening session, which is like, what, 50 overs, we might be in a reasonably okay situation to, like, declare and then win in the last day, especially if the ball's swinging around. We're only 15 runs behind now, so it's going to have to be me and Marcus Harris to do majority of the damage here for the Bush Rangers. Oh, that's a bad ball. I mean, a bad shot. Should have pulled it away. Tried to do a little more than that with the ball. Tried to hit a shot that really was not there to be hit. That one's a lot better because it was there to be hit. Half volley. Could be my first boundary of the innings. It will be. There's a 4. 3 for 224. And all like that, just like that, of 23 balls, our stamina, or our confidence, is into the full green, the wall green. As you can see, the dark green down there does mean that it is at full capacity. So mid-wicket is the gap, the covers are the gap on the other side. That's not a run because there's a fielder there, and I could have timed it a little better. But there's sort of this guy here. There's like a little gap here between, if you get it behind square leg, you can get a single. Down here, man, at deep fine leg. And you can cruise along that way. You can definitely cruise along that way. Oh, 54.5 overs gone here. Love to hit the ball into the covers, but instead I'll just whip it straight to this bloke again. End of the over. 3 for 224. We're working it, you know. Absolutely working it out. I love how the keeper's still transparent, so when you're at the other end, you still see him as transparent. Anyway, 18. Oi! See, that's good though. Good ideal. Yet it wasn't perfecto. It was not perfecto. Ashton Agar, the spin to win bowler, he's come into the attack. and has left a big gap at mid-off. I'd love to hit a ball to mid-off. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you love to hit a ball to mid-off? I hit so many of these shots though, to be fair. So many of those shots I do hit and miss, or swing and miss, because I don't hit them. Yes. So it is a swing and a miss. That's better. That's much better. Full toss, and you put it away for 4. It's a much better way to play. It really is. It really is. Geez, my nose is super itchy. I definitely need freaking hay fever tablet here to stop my nose from itching all day, every day. Or Basisto Desbosisto, if you don't mind. I love how everyone in the comments is like, you don't know what it is. The song's Despacito. I know the song's Despacito. I'm just having a bit of a giggle. Having a bit of a giggle. 23 from 31. No run. What the bloody hell happened there? Do you have any brain? Do you really though? I just don't think you do. This is where the game is dumb. It really is. Did you see the ball zip off the... Why are you playing it like that though? Like, it just makes no sense at all. When you get an ideal, and this clown decides, I'm gonna move it, like, all you gotta do is... Oh, look at the sliding of his foot though. Why? Don't slide. Just hit it. Like, if he doesn't slide, he's completely fine. But instead, it's like, hey, look, this game's gonna hate you, and you're gonna just absolutely... Oh my god. It's like when you hit the ball and it goes straight through the middle of your bat. Instead, here, look, he would have middled it, except he decided that gravity has ensued. This is definitely an extremely disappointing moment in my life. Like, why does life hate so much? I better be bowling at the right end with the crack. I don't see the crack. I just don't. I don't see the crack. There it is. Now I see the crack. It's too short for me though. It's too short. There's another crack on this end as well. Alright, we've got to bowl it short then. Got to bowl it short and stupid. It's the only way to get wickets here. Hit that crack. I'm so disappointed. I thought uncut episode, this will allow me to bat for like 5 hours straight like I could in the last one. But no. The game decides to... Well, the first one was completely my fault, of course. By hitting the ball... By not hitting the ball. That's completely my fault. I was focusing on the talking more than anything. Is this out? Do you want to give this out too? Come on. Silly goose. And then that second one. Just the amount of sliding involved there. Like, I get the timing's late, and you say the timing's late. But really, why the need to slide? Just step and plant, mate. Step and plant. Understand how to play the bloody game, you wanker. And now, oh jeez, why have I gone the other end? Why? Why? Just makes no sense. Super disappointing there. It's just an extreme disappointment. I've had all these quality innings in a row, and you just don't want it. You know what? There will be. The next episode, I'll make that uncut as well, because I want to prove how bloody good I am. Alright? So good. It could also be the fact I've turned things up to legend as well, which does impact my performance, obviously. They just need, what, 133? 133 more, or just 133 total? I feel like they're going to win, so we should probably just get that over and done with and say, okay, look. Let's just get another episode recorded, Dino. Actually, you know what? This episode will remain uncut. I'm keeping this. This is at least a 40-minute episode here. We're only 25 minutes in, by my calculations. No. Let's finish this match with a loss, because we were never going to win it anyway. 8-wicket win to them. That's fine. Agar's the player of the match. But we're continuing. Forward to the next game. Alright, we are here. Bushrangers Redbacks, we've finally got a different opponent here, which I would love to dispatch for many, many, many runs. Again, I don't really want to waste like 10 hours on the bowling, okay? If they're going to bat first, that's totally fine. They wanted to bowl first, even better, which means I get to bat first. Haha, this MCG wicket is mine. It is a day game. It is a day game. Kane Richardson to bowl. Dino to come in at 3 for 100, 234. Okay. Let's do it. Our average is 136. I would like to increase that today and not get out to Adam Zampa by playing the wrong line off a block. Thank you. Beautiful. It's gone the wrong and first up too. There's a lot of pressure around the ball here. Geez, the Shielders, they're getting into it. This is a real big rivalry here. Victoria, South Australia. Huge rivals. And again, he's gone another wrong and just hit it away for 2 because that man is quite far in the deep. There you go, cruising back for a 2. Okay, and we're off the mark straight away. Straight away, within 2 balls, we are off the mark. And that shot was hit with some ideal timing. Again, you play the wrong line. I'm pushing the stick directly up, by the way. Directly up, like straight up. I don't know why you play to the side. Just, why? Increase your abilities and your footwork. Because it's all stupid otherwise. Oh, don't hit your teammate. Silly, silly, silly Dino. Okay, what are we? We're 30 minutes in of uncutness, but it's probably less than that because I would have forwarded certain parts and things to make sure it's not completely boring during those other moments. Again, this is the only uncut episode I will ever do. So if this does go for an hour, apologies, but it's, you know, it's an hour then of your life. What? I don't buy this. I'm not buying into this rubbish. Why does this game hate fun? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Look, if you want to do that because you're on Legend difficulty, that's fine. Just get the bloody hell out of my shield game, okay? Seriously. You dumb game. Like, no, you're not allowed to field ridiculously like that. It just doesn't make any sense. This Forbes guy, think you can fool me by saying you're no good by not making any runs? Huh? Yeah, get out of here. I'm just gonna play with absolute confidence and skill and absolutely win. Look, our side may be screwed here at 3 for 45, a long way behind by what, 300 runs. That's fine. As long as Aaron Finch and myself can steady the ship, I see no reason why we can't make 200 plus runs here. Yep, again, cruising. Cruising for a bruising. Millions of runs coming. Millions. There's hundreds of thousands. I do actually put this down to the fact that I did change the difficulty to Legend, because I didn't previously have it on Legend. I had it on Veteran. So whether or not that's made it harder, I'm assuming yes, that it has. And I think that's probably the, plus the fact that I mean, you may not think it means much, but like focusing on talking is very hard, because you're trying to always constantly have something come out of your mouth, whereas normally when I'm batting, there's a lot of silence that gets cut, because I'm generally just like, okay, what's this ball coming? And then I play the ball, and it's ideal, because I'm silent. I'm like, okay, and then I keep going with my life by playing the next one. So if we do have a high strike rate today, yes, because I'm playing at a ridiculously breakneck speed, you know what? It's because I just can't be bothered constantly talking, because it is a lot of work to talk again and again and again. And the field has changed, has it now? Yes, that is a nice shot. I think the fielder will get to it, so we will just come back for the second run again. But ideal. And this is an ideal start, if you don't mind. Now, even though there are these fielders around here, I'm not blocking the ball. My block is just going to be straight down the mid-on or mid-off, because because the blocks. Seriously, the blocks. Why do you insistent on playing the wrong line? So if I was to block that ball, instead I'm just going to drive it down there because I feel like I'm less likely to actually get out than if I do block it like I did and get out the last couple of times. It makes no sense, and I'll leave that. I don't need to do anything. Don't need to. Also, if I get it past this fielder who doesn't want to take a ridiculous diving catch for no reason whatsoever, then it's a single at least to the deep point. If I hit it behind, it's probably going to get caught by third slip. It's all kinds of mumbo jumbo that go on. Yep, there's a little flick onto the leg side for a single. You're getting somewhere, getting into some territory. I wonder how long this episode would have actually gone for if it wasn't uncut. I still think it would have been long because I've been obviously talking for majority of it, and that's generally how often the video length gets decided, is by how much talking there is in the episode. And this one, there's been a lot of talking. I mean, it's 36 minutes of recording. Generally, a standard episode's about 45 minutes of recording. Should be cut down into a 15 to 20 minute episode. That is a long way down leg side. That is a absolute pie of a wide. And it's a good thing that I can see that crack straight through my body. Oi, 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 oi. Because otherwise, it would just turn off it and I'd have no idea what's going on. You're like, why did it do that? But obviously there's a crack there and I can see that. Now this guy, or I'm going to just put myself well into the crease. And just work this. No, you're not. Not doing that. No, none of that. Just work this one away. So I want to put myself across the stumps a lot. Especially because I feel at the moment after that last innings, I can't block it. Like, I can't afford to block it. You know, because if I'm going to block it, then it's going to get me out. So I don't want that. I don't want that feeling of, if I block it, I'm out. That's a nice shot. That will... It looks like it's racing to the rope. It looks like it's going to drop short just for 3. Fielders are going to... I mean, the batsmen are going to turn. That's 4 runs. Can we run a 5th? Oh, that would have been so epic. Had we been able to run 5 then. How good would a 5-run delivery been able to be? That would have been so good. It would have been phantasmic. Phantasmic. Yes, just a single down there again. And I am playing very leg-sided too. Because I just feel that like you bump it up to ledge and offside's going to be very nicky off. You know, they just want to nick you off if it's on the offside. You know, it just feels like it. But there is actually a bit of a gap in the cover, so if there is anything mildly loose, I'd love to hit it in there. Although, I still get confused sometimes when it's like ideal, ideal, ideal. I know that was good, good, and ideal. But ideal, you get 3 ideals and you clean miss the ball. It's like, well, how else am I meant to hit that shot? You know what I mean? I'm playing the good shot in the good area, and you just don't think I can pull it off as I come back for a 3rd run. Yes. And see, this is a better innings. We're playing at a much more attacking pace too. 24 from 21, because normally I would leave and block a lot, but obviously I don't feel comfortable with the block anymore. Lost all confidence in the block. So I'm just hitting singles and 2s in order to get away with it. Can you not direct hit throw from down there, mate? It would be very unfortunate if I was to get out that way, really. It would be extremely unfortunate. Worrell. Yep, okay, this one's just precisionally hit. Just a little bit of a love tap on it, which will allow the easy 2. Easy 2. And you go into the over. And again, just my nose is killing me. My nose right now is killing me. And I must confess, I'm twisty 3. Oh, that's 4. I think that beats the fielder. We come for 2. We come for 3. Because I just thought the guy was not going to get to it, but he did instead. That's a 3. And still, the run rate of my batting is much higher Because as I would love to block some of these balls, like this one, I'll love to block it. You just don't feel like it's there. You just feel like he's gonna just slide across 2 steps and bowl himself or something. Something dumb like that to happen. We're still 163 runs behind though, so there's definitely still an air of what we've got to... No. Of air of what we've got to do here. You know. Just something's got to give. Something's got to happen. Something has got to happen. No, again. Something. I do like Zampa's got the headband though, even though he doesn't really wear it anymore, does he? He's cut his hair though, so he doesn't have to wear it. One's full in swinging, easily away for a single. But see, most of the time I would like push these singles into 2s. Or maybe not even. Maybe I wouldn't even do that. I'm not sure. Sometimes, yeah, okay. There's a deep cover point. I feel like I'm 2 across my stumps right now. Leave that ball. Alright, Zampa. Alright, Zampa. There's a 3rd slip. Don't bowl it so wide as to get myself out. Gee, that's an inside edge. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Jake Noel with claw. That's fine. Okay, we've got... Okay, there's no... Wowee! How is it good and still an edge? It confuses me. And this is why I disliked various parts of the previous Bradman games, because the edges just felt like it just wanted to get you out for the sake of it. Wow! It was a big wrongin'. Big wrongin'. Turned a long way, didn't it? It just felt like you were the ticking time clock to get out. And that's kind of what it feels like. Again! I'm actually blocking on the offside. Can we slow-mo replay that of me blocking on the offside, and you look at the map at the top right to see where I'm trying to block the ball? Like, I'm trying to block this to the cover region. So why, oh why, are you playing the line out here? This is why I'm not confident in that block. This is why I'm not, because I'm trying to block out here, and yet he wants to block on the leg side. Maybe that's the veteran, the legend thing. The blocks are just dumb AF. As that goes for a 2 again on the leg side. There's been a very leg side heavy innings here. We're trying to get that confidence up. It's not as good as the... We're actually not getting our confidence up as quickly as we did probably in the last couple of games. But it has been the best score. 34 from 34. The highest score we've had so far. No run there. This just seemed bizarre, didn't it? Just seemed completely bizarre. And now this episode has gone for 43 minutes. I'm assuming we're going to get into the hour of footage by playing nicely over these next couple of matches, or next couple of overs. Matches. There's no more matches after this one. This is the last one of the uncut edition of career mode. Is this episode 32? I think it might be. I think it might be. Yes. That's a couple more. That's a boundary. That will reach the rope. I'd love to think. And it does. And that brings up the 50 partnership between these two from just 62 deliveries. Because I'm ticking along at 47 from 30, 40 from 37. Gee, that was a well down leg side ball. Would have loved to hit that away far. And that's the end of the session. Has survived. 40 from 38. I'm going to keep going, as I've said. Uncut, keep going, all day, every day. Keep going. And finish onto the 22s. 22s. 22. 22. Come on, Zampa. No run. Couldn't beat that fielder. Just love to beat... Is there a short... Oh, there's a short cover again. Who was the bloody spud that got me out. Yes, I'll take that. There's no one back there, is there? Well, there is. 3. will be the run scoring ability here. We move to 43. So this is easily now my best innings under legendary difficulty status, because previously was veteran. Did disguise it on many occasions. Now, looking offside, there's a big point gap. There's a big point gap. That's where I want to hit it. I want to hit it through point, right there. Right there. There's a big gap. Can you not step across? Thank you. And, oh, the crack. The crack's going to be the issue, but that's where it goes. Through that gap on the offside. It's sort of really between cover and point, to be fair. It was a long gap. Turn and come back for a third run here. Move to 109. 3 for 109. So we're still trailing by 136 runs here, but I believe me and Finch can get this total back in our favour. We can get a lead, and we can do reasonably okay. Oh, that's the one I really should have got out on. That is... Holy Moses. I've played this shot very early, as you can see, through the shot before it get to me. And, oh yeah, it's missed leg stump by a fair bit. I'm just going to go right back in my crease here and go, look, Zampa. That's a nice delivery. Oh, gee, that's late. That should have been edged. Oh, wow. Unfreaking lucky. Yeah, that's better. That was better. I just waited on it a little better. They're gonna get 3. No, they're not. Just 2. Wanted to get 3. Do they even have the numbers on the backs of their things in Shield games? I don't think they do. Do they? I don't think they do, for some reason. Because it's a Shield game. I don't think they have the numbers on the backs. But I do not mind it. Do not mind the fact there is number on the back. Gee, that was a nice time shot. Just well fielded as well in that area. And I am on 48 here. This is not a bad score here. Again, cover and point, if anything, sort of wide on that offside. Like that. Oh, jeez, it was hit well. I just didn't get it as square as I wanted to. Sort of was more in the V. Oh, yep, that's fine. I'll cop the blow. Never mind, I will cop the blow. 48 and 48. Cop the blow. You bloody spud. Alright, short ball. Again, ideal, and you miss. The footwork said good. I just wanna look here. Okay, makes sense that I've missed it because it's a fair bloody distance away from me. But I'd love to pick up a half century here. I would love to. Can you just do that for me, Dino? Love to get a half century. Come on. Yes. Oh, there's a fielder there. No. Two. Oh no, have I run myself out? Dive. Yes. See? There's a quick fire 50 from 50. I tell you what. You don't doubt me. Never doubt me. I'll perform. I will perform under the circumstances of pressure. You just thought, look, he's not handling legendary difficulty. Not as good as he's talked up to be. But he's handled it around the ground right here. Mostly leg side. But again, you see those 3s on the offside as well. Not as many singles as previously. But it's been quick. A lot of 2s, a lot of 3s. It's a very colourful wagon wheel. Playing it very much like a one-day game, if anything. And Valente, he's going to be quite annoying, I reckon, as a bowler. Yep, get down. Yep, good. Good. Because of how the crack, he's going to be annoying, especially if he's bowling around the wicket. There's no cracks now. Why not? Are we on a new day or something? No, we're still on day 3. Still toward the end of day 3. This is not a pink ball match either, just for the record. This is a day match that started 10 o'clock. Not a pink ball match. Not a pink ball match. The cracks have just randomly appeared. That's probably one of the bugs I have noticed, is the cracks love to appear and disappear depending on whenever it suits them. You'd love to see a crack all the time there if we know the crack exists. Love to see it always there MCG pitch. The light's starting to have a bit of an effect. He's at a bad lighting now by that ridiculous light meter that they use sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Do I slow up my batting at all now? Do I slow it up at all? Or do I just keep going the way I've been going because that has been what's worked for me? You know, there's just a single down here again. But it's like, there's plenty of options to slow it down. Is that a 4? Because it overthrows? We'll pick up at least a second. We'll run a third. That would be nice. So there's ending up running 3. Also, why does the other guy, Masters, have the same number as me? Why does Chris the Masterpiece Masters have the same number as me? Was he at club level? Masters? Was he at club level at another club? I think he was. I don't think he was at state level. Because I believe he was bowling at me. This Masters guy. I'm surprised Owen has not got the call up to play at this next level. Very surprised. And this guy thinks he can steal my number 17. Get out. But Finch is out. That's something I didn't realise. Finch is out. Masters is in, who I believe he was at the club level. There's 2 here at least. But why has Andy Owen not received the call up? If I ever get the captaincy of Victoria, I would love to put Andy Owen into the side. Would love to. Look at this field. It's a big gap sort of behind, square on the offside. Bowl it wide. I wanted them to bowl it wide. He didn't bowl it wide. Could have bowled it wide outside off Valente. Because there's just a lot of fielders sort of saving a single around here. But wide outside off. Yeah, that's put away. Not to the boundary, but it's in the zone of a 2. Just a 2. Okay. But this is a good score. We're pushing towards a ton. Well, I mean, we're 59, so we're not there yet, but we're pushing towards it. We are. Again, 2 straight. Can't bowl there. But again, I don't want to block it. Normally I'd block that. Or I'd leave it if it was outside of. But like, I can't. I don't want to block it. Because I don't trust what this game has in store for blocking of deliveries. That has been probably the shot of the day. I'm not gonna lie. That has been the shot of the day right there. I'm gonna use that as my thumbnail shot. So this is more behind the scenes because of its uncutness. Uncut. So basically what I do with my thumbnails is I go bang. Find the section I want to do. Jeez, he's not even looking at the ball, is he? Find the position where I want to hit the shot. So that looks like an okay one. Then I remove my webcam. Okay, and then I test. Does my little overlay fit in there? Yes, it does. Fantastic. There's my thumbnail. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. I have that for later now, and I can use that as a thumbnail. So you would have noticed that is the video thumbnail. Down leg side too much again, but again I'm hitting it 2 squares, so it's straight to the fielder. End of the over. There was 8 coming off it. We have 15 overs remaining in the day's play. 14.4. To be exact. To be exact. There's no way I'm getting 100 in these next 14 overs. Or is there? I don't know. I would love to push forward in 14 overs. But people would probably be like, you're hitting runs too quickly. Oh my god. I don't like it. Too bad. So sad. That is 2. Oh jeez, you've got to get it on your bike. Whew. The throws come in super quick. Super quick. Super quick. They're super quick. Now, but just a little tap. Ooh. That's the problem with trying to hit it so fine. Sugar, how you get so fine is that it comes down onto your pad. Onto your pad. My mate wants me to play Fortnite. That's the message I've just received right now. As I would receive messages generally during my recording. But I cannot reply to said message right now. That is back foot. Should have played off the back foot. That is not what I'm going to do. Because I'm busy recording right now, mate. I am busy recording. I'll play Fortnite with him after this match. Oi, 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 oi. See? That's the one. That's the one. That is the restart gate.
Hashtag restart gate. Off the no ball. It didn't carry, did it? It didn't carry, did it? Did you actually think that ball was going to carry? You must have. Anyway, this is put away for a couple more runs. It's not going to hit the rope. Or will it? Actually, no, it will. That's 4. Yes, it is. Jeez, I've got no idea what goes on. 70 from 70. Uncut. Uncut. Did you believe it? Or did you not? Did you laugh or did you lose? No, I'm not PewDiePie, but I do enjoy his videos very much. Fantastic. Fantastic. Scrata do Flora do, one of my favorite videos to watch. I watch it every week. Whenever he posts. That's the same shot I've hit 3 times in a row when it's like been over the top of my leg stump and I've hit it through the offside, or at least I've tried to hit it through the offside. They've given me a big gap on the leg side here now. There's at least 2s or 3s if it is 2 straight. That is definitely 2 straight. The ball was not hit well at all because I premeditated that I was going to hit it there. That's why I hit it early. And it's just a single. Inside edge onto the pad. 71 from 73. This is, again, ridiculous scoring rate. Ridiculous. RIDDICKULAUS. Something like that. Ridiculous. Is that how they say it in Harry Potter? Ridiculous. Yes, it is. Of course. I am a huge Potter fan. As you might have seen in the stream clips when we played through it at ridiculous 20 times speed. That's a wide. There might be 5 of them. If not 2. There's 5 of them, yep. 5 wides. That'll help. Kane Richardson. Pretty terrible delivery there, mate. South Australian. Oi. That, you know what the problem with that was? I was already too far across my stumps to begin with. See where I am? I'm already like outside the off stump with my stance. And that's what happened there. That's what didn't allow me to hit the ball well. That's what didn't allow me. My mouse was actually hovering over exit on OBS, which would have been quite disaster. Quite a disaster. Quite a disaster. 71 from 76. What's this going? Where is it going? Like, again, ideal. Ideal, but I've pushed at it. I know, but I pushed at it. But it is ideal. Come on, game. But this is probably when I look my best. Is when I look busy at the crease. When I do try to hit everything. Gee, that's some good fielding there. That ball was racing. Would have been 4. You know, I do look my best when I am, you know, looking to play every shot. Obviously, if I am blocking and leaving stuff, that's nice as well. But I haven't blocked anything this innings, really, I don't think. Just because I've just not been confident in it after that first dismissal in the first innings. Have not been confident at all in the block. And that's why it's just been... Okay, look, I kind of have to... That was too short. I could not hit that. I could not hit it. I could not. That's why I didn't get any contact on it. It's just not good enough. That's better. Again, did it carry? Don't think so. Just a casual dot ball. Again, hashtag restart gate. Hashtag restart gate. Not a thing. This is why uncut footage exists. Alright, 71 from 81. Again, another ball into that area. Just a dot. The timing was a little off. Hoping this doesn't decrease my confidence at all here. These dot balls. The one time they have the big gap on the leg side and they don't bowl it straight. They're actually smart about things. There it is. That's the gap I was looking for. There's 2 in this. You push hard. You run hard. You run hard. You run fast. There you go. There you go. Easy 2. Easy 2. Easy 2. And easily, that's concerning for me as well. Is when I put the controller down, sometimes I might accidentally hit square and run. I always worry about these things. Again, I hit it way too early. I was surprised that that one didn't go through me and hit the stumps. I was just very much waiting for it. You know? Anyway, another 2. What does that put me into? 75 from 84. 75 from 84. Okay. We're still 73 runs behind here. Again, I've blocked it. That was probably one I could actually block comfortably. Where am I looking at? Gee, there's not much of a gap between cover and backward point. There's not much, is there? And my straight drive is bloody rubbish, isn't it? It's bloody awful.
It's not that good. There's a mid-wicket small gap. There's a little bit of a gap if I get it on the leg side. And there's a little bit of the offside gap. Yeah, alright, block that again. Again, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm going that way. I'm trying to block that way. And you just... You don't like it. Like, Dean, I am blocking the ball that direction. And you seemingly don't want to do that. Now there's a bat pad in on the leg side. What are you doing? No, 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 no. Why are the blocks so dumb? I don't understand. I've never had these problems with the blocks before. Never. It has to... The only thing I can think of is from changing between, like, veteran and legend. It's the only thing I can think of. Why? Like, not only does he go out, but then he slides so far out. Look, you're in. You don't need to move. It doesn't even look like he moves. He just slides out. Oh my god. I've legit never had those problems before. I just don't understand it. Is it all over? It really is. It's all over now, and I thank goodness that it is, because it's... We should check... It's not even restart gate, it's just block gate now. Block gate is the new thing. So disappointed. So very disappointed. Like, how... Then I blocked one earlier in the over, and I just thought, no, it's okay. The blocks are fine again. But no, it's really not. Defending. It just makes zero sense to me. It really does. It really makes no sense. Of course I'm no chance. Just like, why? You know? Really? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. It's been an hour. Hopefully you've thought it was mildly interesting today. Watch an uncut episode where I tried to talk as much as possible. The big factor we took out of it is I'm bloody awful on Legend. And block gate is the new thing. Bloody block gate. I cannot believe how many... was that 3 out of the 4 dismissals were from, like, terrible blocks? Unbelievable. Unfreaking-believable. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.